Hi, I'm Emily Ballard. Today's May 27th, and I'm interviewing my mom at our house. First question, what's your full name, date of birth, and where did you grow up?
My name is Linda Caricio Ballard. My birth date is 2/6/62, and I grew up in Rocky Hill, Connecticut.
What was living with your brother and sister like, and how was your relationship with them growing up?
Growing up with my brother and sister was like growing up with any brother and sister. You have your fights when you're young, when you're a kid. My parents were divorced when we were young, so my mother was a single parent raising 3 children. My brother's a year older. My sister's 11 months older. So as my mother had to go to work and try to take care of 3 kids, it was a difficult task, so the kids had to help out and do chores around the house to help make things easier for her. But my brother and sister and I are very close, and we did things to protect each other and watched out for each other.
What types of things did you do in your free time?
I enjoyed reading, knitting. I used to do gymnastics when I was younger. You're talking when I was younger, right?
Yeah.
Free time. And I had a job since I was 16 years old, and I went to work every day after school.
What what world events had the most impact on you while you were growing up, and did any of them affect you?
I can't remember too many world events. I remember the thing about John F. Kennedy being killed, but that happened when I was born, so that really didn't affect me. Then there was the Nixon Watergate scandal. I really didn't understand what all that was about, so I'm not really sure about any world events that really impacted my life.
What was high school life like for you?
High school was busy, trying to get good grades so you can get into a college. I made honors, so I worked hard at doing a good job at my schoolwork so I could be proud of what I did.
What was college experience for you like?
I lived home and went to college in Southington, so I commuted back and forth, but I had a part-time job that I had to go to every day, so I had school and work daily, and I went to a 2-year college. Looking back on it now, I wish I went to a 4-year college and got a bachelor's degree, but back then that wasn't really, our parents didn't push us to get a degree, and you really didn't need one to get a job to be able to pay for yourself, to take care of yourself, so it wasn't a priority.
What school did you go to?
Briarwood College in Southington for accounting.
Did you have to do SATs too?
I don't
before?
remember taking SATs or ACTs or any kind of standardized testing like that. I just remember filling out an application and you got accepted to your college.
What were some of your family traditions like on holidays?
Well, on Christmas Eve, we would always go to my Aunt Sandra's house in Cromwell. That was a tradition that we always spent Christmas Eve with my mother's side of the family, and she came from a family of 10, so you had all your cousins and all your aunts and uncles there, so that was always a big event. So that was the most important thing I remember, Christmas Eve.
What holiday was your favorite out of all of them?
I like Thanksgiving because I like turkey and mashed potatoes.
Out of all the things that you learned from your parents, which do you feel is the most valuable?
They instilled in us that hard work was very important, that you just don't take a day off from work just because you don't feel like going to work. You need to go to work every day unless you're really sick, and you need to commit to whatever you're doing with your job. So
yeah.
You have to give 100% of everything. If you don't like it, then you find something else. But you don't give up on something before you find something else.
Mm-hmm. When you were younger, what songs were most popular?
I don't know. Aerosmith was my favorite band when I was growing up, so I don't know. AC/DC was another band. I can't remember. If I heard the songs on the radio now, I would be able to tell you if they're the ones from when I grew up, but I didn't have any special. I liked all music, so it really didn't matter to me.
What was your wedding day like, and when was it?
When was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was 27 years ago. It was in September 1987, and it was a beautiful day. It was raining in the morning, and I heard that when I was getting my hair done from the hairdresser, it was raining, and it stopped raining when we got to the church, and somebody told me when it was if it rains on your wedding day, that's supposed to bring you good luck. So maybe it brought me some good luck, because I'm still happily married 27 years later.
Was your wedding day something that you always imagined it to be when you were little?
Yes, it was everything I imagined. It just goes by too fast, because everybody has you doing something. You know, you either got to cut the cake, or you got to visit people at their table, and you got to do a certain dance, and everybody's pulling you in all these directions, and it's in 4 hours it's all over. I wish it was more just relaxed so we could enjoy the party with everybody else. Everybody else seemed to be having all the good time while we're running around trying to do everything and make everybody else happy.
Where did you guys go for your honeymoon?
We went to St. Martin.
If you could go back in time, what's one thing that you would change about your teenage years?
That I went to 4 years of college instead of 2. Let's see. The college years. I was a good kid, so I don't have a lot that I would do over. I wasn't in trouble. I didn't smoke or drink or do anything bad. So just probably getting a 4-year degree would probably have been my most important thing I would have done over.
What was your proudest moment as a parent?
As a parent, my proudest moment was having my children. I would guess that's my proudest moment.
How many kids did you want from the start, and did
3.
you know the names?
No, I didn't know their names back then. I liked all different names, but I always wanted 3 kids, and I got 3 kids.
What is your ideal best way of having a healthy relationship?
Being honest, not keeping secrets from somebody that you love. If you're talking about a relationship with who? Your kids,
Like
your
parents
husband.
or like a kid?
Having an open relationship is the best thing, to be honest and tell the truth, and deal with any problems that come up, and you deal with them right when they happen instead of letting them fester and turning into a bigger problem.
What accomplishments are you most proud of?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Racing, I think I got 3 great kids. I got a wonderful husband, so I'm very proud of the relationship I have with my children and my husband. Those are my accomplishments, raising you guys to do good for yourselves and hopefully be able to take care of yourself and have good jobs and be able to support yourself and have all the things you want to have for your life.
Do you wish that you grew up when you did, or like in the generation now?
Oh no, I wouldn't want to be growing up now. I think it's too hard nowadays. There's too many distractions, too many electronic devices. Life is not simple like it was. My life was simple. You played with dolls until you were like 10 or 12. Nowadays kids are playing with cell phones and iPhones. It's just totally different. It's more stressful now, I think, than it was when I grew up. We probably didn't have a lot of money, but we were happy with the little things we had. Nowadays kids have to have everything. They're never happy with what they have. They always want to have the next big thing.
True.
True.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.